Salute, salute. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Friday Live brought to you by the Hood. I'm your host as always. My name is Jimmy. I got my partner in crime, Corey with me. Corey, what's up, good brother?
What's really good, Jim?
Everything good, man? You over there stuck in the phone, man. You double tapping buns or no?
No, man. I just texting with my young boy, my son.
CJ?
Yeah, just texting.
How's he doing? How's he doing?
He's chilling, man. He he getting used to the surroundings. He got himself a little friend, do his hair, and playing his hair. Yeah, he can't help it, man. He got that man. He got that camp magnet. He got that camp magnetism. He can't help it. But,
Shout out to young CJ in college doing his thing, man.
He part of the esports team, so he get to play video games and get a scholarship for it.
Oh man, that's great, man. I'm glad to hear you're doing well in college, man. For those that are joining us live, I see a number of folks pulling up. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe. As Dr. Umar says, do all the YouTubian things. You know what I'm saying? All the YouTubian stuff. But this is our Friday live show, which is our show. We come every Friday and just kick it with our folks, see what's going on. We haven't been here in a minute, man. Like a lot's been going on. We haven't dropped a pod in a couple of weeks, but we do got a special pod dropping tomorrow because we didn't drop on Wednesday. We actually recorded one and it's dropping tomorrow. So we're going to catch up on our pods, man. It's a whole hell of a lot that's been going on, man. So, I'll catch y'all up with it in a minute because, y'all are family and we ain't been here in a little while, man. But we got our brother Don in the building, V-Don, the Vanguard legend. What's up, Don? How are you, good brother? Jamil is in the building. Detroit, what up, though? Our brother Mark. What's good, Mark? How are you, good brother?
Okay, Mark on YouTube tonight.
Hey, listen, man, doing all the YouTubian things. No, man, we got a great conversation that we're going to have about Cedric and some of his comments. I know that's the thumbnail and everybody's like, yo, what's good with that? But we're going to get into that in a second. But just trying to catch everybody up. Yance, what's good? What's good? What's good, man? I'll see a lot of our folks pulling up. More people are coming in. As you come in, do me a favor, hit the like button. Like I said, we haven't been here in a minute, man. Been traveling, been working, just getting a lot of stuff done, bro. So I was in Memphis and Arkansas a couple weeks ago. That was after the Delaware event that we did. Shout out to Doug, the brother Doug. Who had the event in Delaware that I was on the panel with. That was an amazing event. It was a brothers only event. So that was done. Right after that, flew out to Memphis. Had an amazing time in Memphis. Also went through Arkansas for a minute. So just been busy, man. So we haven't been here to do our normal Friday live or our giveaway. We're going to do a quick show. We're going to do a quick giveaway as well. We'll give away $25 on Bitcoin tonight. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, man. So real quick, man, a little bit about Memphis, man, which was interesting is a couple of the things that I got to do while there. Amongst other things, I got a chance to go to the National Civil Rights Museum, which was like a crazy experience for me. It was at the hotel in which Dr. King was assassinated, right?
Yeah, that had to be crazy.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. It wasn't even just that. It's like they have done a great job of curating that museum. I was in there for hours, bro. Like literally hours. It took a whole day, but I broke down a couple times in there. They have before we even get started, they have like a lot of information and a whole thing about the transatlantic slave trade, bro. And it was like, yo, I don't know if anybody's ever been there. But man, it was something else, bro. And then they got the room where he was standing on the balcony at, and they have it like in the same condition it was when, yes, it was a whole lot, bro. And
I don't know if I can do that.
Listen, and the thing is, I know a lot about Black history, but I also learned a whole hell of a lot going through the exhibit. So it was something that I'll never forget. It was very powerful, bro. The whole thing about the exhibit about the Montgomery bus boycott was just amazing stuff. And it was a reminder of just how many people have sacrificed and put their life on the line. And some of the things
they sacrificed, which
is
man, life.
It's everything from people involved in education, people involved in like literally just civil rights, people involved in economics, like from all walks of life, people have made sacrifices. And it just like it's so many names, and it's like just to exhibit on like agriculture and what our folks have done to put us in a space to be able to feed ourselves. It's just like, man, it's a whole lot. And I don't want to miss anything, but I just wanted to, just checking to see if anybody's ever been there. And if you haven't, it's something that everybody should do. I thought I would be there for a short period of time, bro, but I was there literally for a whole day. And it was a very, very emotional experience. The other thing that I got to do, which was dope, speaking of like Black wealth, was I got to visit the Stax Museum, the Stax Record Museum. And that story and that history there is also powerful as it pertains to Black creatives and Black wealth.
You ever been down to the one in Philly? The Sound of Philly joint downtown. I mean that
Yeah. But this one was just interesting, right? Because I've seen a documentary on YouTube about Stax. Obviously, it's before my time, but just like the education I got between those two spaces was just like, mind blowing for me. Folks down there like, oh, are you going to go see Graceland? No, because I don't care about that.
Never worry.
FMN John Wayne. But but I definitely got a chance to spend some time in the Stax Museum as well as the National Civil Rights Museum. And that was just like an amazing experience for me, bro. Like when I tell you, man, there's no words I can use to describe it, but it's something I think everybody should do. Other than that, man, then it came back, man. I got a lot done real estate wise over the last couple of weeks that we haven't been here. Got a couple of apartments rented, got a whole duplex sold with the settlement. It's funny, I was talking to Malik yesterday, and I was telling him like, all the stuff I've been doing. Like, I don't even have my full voice back yet, bro. Like, I've been running.
Yeah, when I called you, you was
down. Course, I was like,
yo, like,
yeah, my voice.
Do I need to send a team out for you? Like,
you called me when my whole voice was gone, bro. I've been going crazy over the last couple of weeks. Thing is, though, still wasn't back completed. But I was talking to Malik yesterday, and it was funny because I was telling him about everything that I've been, going through or whatever. He's like, man, I ain't seen none of that. I was like, the crazy part is, bro, I've been falling out of love with social media. So I didn't post anything about where I was. I didn't post about how many people who are like, in the real estate who don't post. I ain't post no closing table, like, ish talking. I'm like, I don't even care about socials no more, bro. Like
at all, though.
I'm completely out of love with social.
At all.
And I know Don going to
relate. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't care about because I care about our audience here.
No. Let me explain what I mean by that. Right. So it's a love-hate relationship. I've been able to meet amazing people that I would have never met without the internet.
Sure.
I've actually seen people find long lost relatives on Facebook. Like I've seen people, bro. I had put up a post one time, right? And this is a true story. It's on my timeline on Facebook a couple years back. And it was a picture of me and a brother who was doing some work here in Philly. Somebody who was just following my page was like, yo, I think that's my pop. I haven't seen my pop in 20 years, like blah, blah, blah. So I connected a whole family just by putting up a post. Like, so I was like, yo, I felt amazing by that. But anyway, make a long story long. But like the need to constantly post, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because the algorithms don't reward you if you take time off, but I don't care about the algorithm. Like, I guess that's what I'm saying. Getting out of the chokehold.
Yeah, the algos
of just being on there every day.
Can kiss my rumpus.
But yeah, man. So that's what's been going on with me. But it's been a crazy couple weeks now. With that being said, we're here today, Friday. We got a pod dropping tomorrow because we ain't dropping no pod. We got a pod dropping next Wednesday. Tuesday, I'm back on a plane again, man. I'm in New Orleans next week. So anybody who's in the NO or anywhere close by, let me know. Like, let's go, and catch brunch or something. Me and Kamari both will be in New Orleans for FinCon. So that's where all the financial nerds meet up and talk about financial nerd stuff. So that's next week in New Orleans. So I will be there as well. Yeah, man. But, that's keeping everything going, man. Let me catch up on some of these comments here. Hey, Lorraine, what's good? How are you? Appreciate you for pulling up. Out here in Vegas. Oh, what you doing in Vegas, man? I thought you was a complete Texas guy now, man.
Nah, man, he be all over the place, man.
Yeah. He said all you can fly pass. What airline gave that? Like, it was a Frontier one to give an all you can fly pass?
Yeah, if you got I got the summer jump. Well, it lasts for like a year, and they take like 90% off your ticket or something.
Okay.
So that's when I was flying back. That's when I was in Philly, and I was flying back into Texas every time.
GC, what's good with you, GC?
Me and Texas.
Salute. Alonzo, what's good, Alonzo? Our brother Kahan is in the building. What's good, Kahan? Appreciate you pulling up.
Yizzo.
Lorraine said, yeah. Literally her namesake. Absolutely, man. and she said
Divine
that.
Lorraine.
Yes, yep. I've been there. It was a very emotional visit. Yes, absolutely. Cookie, what's good, Cookie? Appreciate that, Cookie. So Yan said I just left NO last week. Okay. Yo, you just flying everywhere, huh?
Yo, I got the pass, and the crazy part is since I bought the pass, I only flew twice.
Yeah, that's how they get you, though. It's like when you go on one of them cruises and they be like, get you all you could drink pass and you don't drink. Social media, much like a hammer, can be used to build a brick. Just depends on whose hands in. And yeah, like anything else. Free, what's good? Peace. Good evening, Zakina. How are you? I got the annual pass on promotion for $5.99. What airline is that though, Yance? If you don't mind me asking.
It's Frontier.
It is Frontier. Okay. Always thought Stacks was LA based. No, it's actually Memphis, and that's part of the story. Is like they had people from the community in Memphis, just like creating, and it's a part of it where they talk about like the difference between say Motown and Stacks. Like Motown was polished and this, that, and the third. Stacks was raw. It was like but man, that was a dope exhibit too because it's like a soul music exhibit, but it's also about the Stacks history. It also makes you realize the genius of like Isaac Hayes when it has like material from when he actually wrote and recorded, and he was basically just like scoring things. It's like disrespectful to call him a producer. He was scoring things. Like Isaac Hayes really was a genius, bro. When you get to see that through that exhibit. So shout out to that museum, man. The pod with Don was dope. Y'all ain't pass it on that. Yo, Pastor been on the pod like 2 times already. You gotta go back and check.
He can always come through.
Absolutely, we always love
Pastor. He can always come through.
Yo, I know that's our bro. But if you ain't catching them episodes, you definitely gotta check it out, man. Pastor been on there multiple times already. Oh, so he said, Yan said it is Frontier. All right, man. So that's what's been going on with me, man. It's like if anybody's in the New Orleans area, man, let me know, whatever, because definitely like to kick it with folks. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about the story that we're going to talk about tonight. For those who are just coming in, or if you haven't yet, please do me a favor, hit the like, love button. Help us share this with more folks. But tonight's story is an interesting article I saw. It's more than an article, but let me share the article just to kind of start this conversation. I'd love to get feedback from everybody watching along to get your thoughts on this. So it was about Cedric the Entertainer, the legendary Cedric the Entertainer. He had a $25,000 fund for his family, right? And he had to end it because they thought it wasn't enough. So this is based on a conversation he was having on the Breakfast Club. And he was there to promote a book. And he talks about having a $25,000 fund for his family where you can get whatever it was. You had to qualify, though. He put his sister in charge. So it wasn't for nothing that's like nonsense. But if you needed school money, was an example he used. Another example he said is you getting ready to lose your house or getting ready to foreclose. But he put up $25,000 every year and created a fund for his family. So instead of just always calling them and asking to borrow money, he created a vehicle.
Yeah, just call my sister.
Yeah, put her in charge of it. He said what happened was family started like, look, I need my own 25 G's. Like it just wasn't enough. And he was like, yo, shut the whole thing down. So this leads to a deeper conversation. And GC stole what I was getting ready to say too. GC says that it reminds me of that Jay-Z video talking about his cousin. That's exactly what it reminded me of. And I'm going to bring that up as well. But I also want to share this real fast with everybody. Hold on one second. Let me share this. Boom. So, all right. First, let me make sure I shared the audio too. Let me stop sharing this to make sure the audio is shared, because that's the worst when you don't share the audio.
Pastor said they got a museum in Atlanta that has the headphones and you sit at the lunch counter. Man.
Oh man, I was in Atlanta. I went to the Coca-Cola museum though. It's because I'm a nerd like that.
Atlanta got a lot of dope museums, man.
Yeah, like the Blue Flame. Oh, no, my fault. No, man.
Easy, young Jeezy.
My fault, bro. I didn't mean to say that. I apologize. That is an institution, though. Are you trying to say it's not an institution? Is that what you're saying?
It's like KODs.
Yeah. All right, but take a listen to this quick part of what Ced had to say, man, because I want to get you guys feedback.
But definitely, like it is one of those things where, I used to have a whole fund for the family. It was a very specific number.
Really?
Every year you put it in there. That's what's over there. So
How much was it, if you don't mind us asking?
25 grand every year.
Okay.
But people can get it, like they would, but they have to deal with my sister. So like you had to figure it out. But
that's smart.
But 25 grand, whatever it is, you can go there, you can qualify for it. And not all at once. Well, I mean,
because you late for your car.
It wasn't no, I ain't going for the nonsense. Like you, I want to go to Beyonce said, let me get like $900. You're not getting it for that, but you need school money. You got this. You're gonna lose the house. You can come in there and get that money. Like some of it, not all of it. Not one person get all of it. Either.
When did it stop?
I don't even remember.
All right, so you guys get the gist of it at this point, but I want to add a little bit more to the story though, because I think it's an interesting conversation. Because me and Corey had the conversation on here before, where I told him that sometimes I struggle with a form of survivor's guilt, right? Because you want to help people in your family, but you also there's a thin line between helping and enabling, right?
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, I watched this and I was talking to a couple of folks about it. I'm like, I don't even know what the answer is, right? I saw the Jay-Z thing where he talked about when he goes home and people just constantly asking him for money, and his cousin like, give me 4,800, I'm gonna give you a couple mil back or something crazy like that. And I saw the responses on both sides, like, well, if you're a billionaire, 4,800 is the equivalent of like $10 or something like that, 10 cents, whatever it was, whatever that math was. But there's a fine line, right, between enabling someone, being taken advantage of, versus being able to help your family with the value and wealth you've created. So when we talk about wealth creation, we always talk about it from a holistic standpoint, and we also talk about it from creating wealth not just for you, but for your family. So I guess my question to you, Corey, is how do you deal with not crossing that line? Like, I'm pretty sure, and I know this to be a fact, so this is a rhetorical question, that in your life, you've been taken advantage of by family because of your generosity, right?
Man, I'm going to say no but yes.
So the question I have is, and it's not just for you, it's for everybody watching too. I thought this was a dope approach. Like, he tried something. Obviously, it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work, but I mean, nothing beats a failure but a try. Yeah. But what is the answer there? Like, so because it doesn't mean you don't have to.
Answer was his answer. Like, I tried it, it failed, and then at this point, you
keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
You do
because that thing is if what I provided wasn't enough, then I don't have to provide anything at all. You know what I mean?
It's interesting, right? Because from a historical standpoint, most of the people I know in our generation, right? Shout out to everybody who's younger than us, like GC and people his generation, because they really get into it. But in our generation, most of the people in our generation are like what I like to call first-time wealth builders, right?
Yeah.
So we've had generations before us that may have went to college, but we're operating from behind, right? So we don't have, at least the people I know, we don't have 3 and 4 generations of people that have, been upwardly mobile or have resources. It's either your parents or sometimes not your parents and just you. You know what I mean? Like, so
who ran into the bag?
Yeah, so it's kind of different.
I ran into this on a different level, right? Because I came into a lump sum of money all at one time, and it was crazy. Like, it was just crazy. Like, people were just coming out the woodworks all over the place, trying to get a piece, and I was just like, no. Like, I'm the type of person, if I can't give it without remorse, I just be like, no. And if at that point you don't like me or you don't want to deal with me or I'm a sucker or I got called all kinds of MFers and suckers and FU and all of that, I ain't take none of it personal because I know how people get about money. You know what I mean? Like, I really literally didn't take any of it personal, but it was just funny. Like, I was like, damn, like.
See, but that's the thing, right? So money is such a tricky thing because I've seen.
It was like when my grandmother died and everybody was fighting over all her stuff.
Bro, like, I've seen complete families split over money. Listen, I got an aunt. I'm being very transparent on our show tonight. I ain't talked to her in over a decade because she owed me 10 bands. Like, she was getting ready to lose a house. I put the bread up, and she was supposed to, give it back when she got some bread. She actually got some bread, still ain't pay me back. You know what I'm saying? And people in my family be like, yo, like, let it go. It's been a long time. Like, I can't. Right. And I know it's on me, right? You should never. And the crazier part about it is, rest in peace to my grandma. The time I gave her the bread, she told me not to. But I'm like, yo, I got it. She needed, she in trouble. She was like, you ain't getting that back. You know, I should have listened to her. But to make a long story short, so something that affected me personally. But money is such a crazy thing because you see it drive wedges in between families. But I don't know what the answer is, bro. That's why I watched it. I wanted to bring it to the show to get people's opinions.
See, the thing is, because I don't really care about money, it don't drive a wedge between me and nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I won't let money drive.
If someone tells me they're going to do something, then I expect you to do
no,
it.
That's different.
Now you disrespect me.
It's not about money. It's really not about money.
Yeah, but the money was the vehicle that caused it, though.
It was, but the reason why you're unable to let it go has nothing to do with money. It's because a promise was broken. Yes. It doesn't have anything to do with the actual money or the amount of money. Because if I give you 10 cents and you don't give it back, if you promise to give it back, I'm going to have I'm just going to look at you a little bit funny. Mm-hmm. I have situations where I have family that I give money, they promise to give me the money, and because I know they're not going to give it back, I give it to them anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just had a situation
that's a different scenario. Like, I've done that too, but sometimes that's like $20, $30.
No, I had a situation this year where I put up $22,000, and I was supposed to get reimbursed parts of that back, and I didn't get 10 cents out of that $22,000. I didn't get not $1.
Bless your heart, man. I got a cousin that called me this
year. What's crazy is those people still call me, and I still answer my phone.
Bro, I had another cousin, right? I'm putting all my family business out there. This joker, I don't talk to him that much anyway. He called me because he was short on getting his medication. Cause blah 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 blah. All right. So here's when I knew he was full of it. So I gave him, it was like $50. Here, $50. Cash app you. He never responded to me, bro. He never even said thank you, nothing like that. So I'm like, cool. All right. So now I know the price of getting you out of my life because I'm just not speaking to you no more. Right. Or call me 2 months later, like, yo, cuz I'm short again and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you didn't even say thank you for the first time.
But see, I don't know, man. I did like I deal with that all the time, man. Like you're
a better dude than me. That's all. Because I cut people off.
It's not about being better or worse. It was just like
I cut people off.
See, I can't do that. I can't do it because I feel like it's letting money come between a relationship.
But now, is it you letting it or is it them? Like my thing is
this. I could just say no. If I just say no, then it's up to them.
I got other cousins, right? I got other cousins who also ain't ish, by the way, but they'll tell me like, yo, they don't ask to borrow. They be like, yo, can you give me a couple dollars? Because I respect that. When they tell me up front, like, I'm not gonna be able to pay you back. Like, but don't
like I'm in the gym, I'm never gonna be able to pay this back.
Don't spit on me and tell me it's raining, bro.
Huh?
I said I hate when people just try to spit on you and then tell you that it's raining. Like, don't do that. Like,
but see, I don't care. Like, see, that's my thing. I don't care because either I'm gonna give it to you or I'm not. So I'm never gonna give you something I don't have. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So because I say no a lot. Like if I don't have it, I just say no.
Well, my thing is this though. I've established where not too many people ask. So when they do ask, I know they really need it because you wouldn't be asking me if you didn't. But the other thing is, one of the things that's great about being a full-blown adult where you could take care of yourself, right? Is that you're able to curate your experiences in life. What I mean by that is, that's why I said the cost of not dealing with people. I am really big in 2023 on the idea of protecting my peace and building the life that I want. So the people that I talk to are my friends that I care about. Like, you know what I mean? Like me, relatives and family are two different things. So I'm big about curating my spaces and where I spend my time because that's just important to me. That's about building the life I want. So sometimes these people anyway, like if it's just like, I cut people off, man. I'm good for that.
I can't do it. I cannot have money.
We on two different sides of this argument.
No. I'm not. I'm just saying it's not about sides because everybody's different. I personally have a problem with cutting people off about money. Like I'll cut you off from money, but I won't cut you off because of money. Like I'll just be like, no, like, nah, you ain't pay me back from the last time. But I'll still answer your calls. Like if you know what I mean, like if you still want to call me and check on me, or I'll call you and check on you, I'm just not cutting you off. I just cut you off for money.
No, I told you I spoke to her in years. Like, and her birthdays come up and people say stuff like she's blocked on all socials. Like I don't want nothing to do with you. Like you don't exist to me anymore. But anyway, other than telling this story, You know what I mean? Bless her heart though. I hope she does well. Ashley is in the building. What's good, Ash? How are you?
What's going on, Ash?
Listen, man, Blue Flame is an institution. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it
It's
at
a
that.
museum.
Jose,
It's
man,
a
please.
museum of sorts.
I know. Shout out to my brother Jose for looking out for me. But put this out there to everybody. If you see _the_hood, that is not us. It's scammers out here. I don't know where they're from, but they're not speaking proper English because I see them shooting at people in the inbox. That is not us. We have one page by the hood. You know what I'm saying? Chas was really good. Dr. Chas is really good. Yeah, BF and MC and that. Hey, Pastor snitching on us. That's the old Pastor though. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me get that off the screen, man. Let me get that off the screen, man. Shout out to our brother Pastor, man. Dan and Tay in the building. What's good, Dan and Tay, man? Appreciate y'all pulling up. I will probably just have a fund for every time I come around for the holidays. All of y'all can get this much money and do whatever you want with it. Anything over, gotta meet certain criteria. That's another plan. Yeah. I think it's interesting the way said try to do, and this is what GC saying is something interesting too. You know what I mean? Pat said it's bad when your family members know your payday better than you. Yeah, man. Family is such a to me, this is one of the more interesting things about finance. It's not necessarily about the tools and the trades and the strategies. It's about the mental side and dealing with people. So let's see what Jamil says. Treat that 25K as ERAP during the pandemic. Open. First come, first serve up to a certain amount per applicant per quarter. Once it's gone, it's gone. Anything else got to come with a business plan. And I might have to send your ass a score to be sure you understand the seriousness. So, okay.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, said 10K is 10K. Bro, you ain't laughing. And also, lying rather. And also, as someone who does invest money, you start thinking about
with
the
that
time,
10K with a
time value of money. Bro, this is like literally when this happened, because my grandma was still alive. So this happened in the early 2000s. Like, who knows what I could have did with that at this point. It's always the people in the wrong that want you to let it go. Ash, yo, you just spoke a gospel, man. You ever had somebody do you wrong and then try to gaslight and get mad at you?
Every single time.
Like, you the one in the wrong? Like, hold up.
Every single time.
How you turn this on me?
Every single time.
Because... And they hit you with the line you said, oh, you going to let money come between us? Huh? Yo, how you?
No, I'm not going to let... See, this is what I say. No, I'm not going to let money come between us. But if you don't speak to me, then you let money come between us because I'm just going to say no.
Yo, but Ash is right. People do that, man. By the way, I just wanted to use the term gaslight too. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, Ash.
Yeah, because that's definitely what's happening.
I can't just give nobody a loan because I know how I'm going to respond if I feel disrespected. So it's just a gift. I respect that too. You know, I got caught up. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah. That or whatever George Bush said that time. What did George Bush say? He said something, fool me once, and he said something.
Yeah, he just started.
He was trying to say that, but yeah.
I
know someone who did this for their family, but it eventually failed because the person had set it up where he put in the bulk of the funds, but they had to contribute. Long story short, the family kept borrowing but stopped contributing. Wow. Yeah, man. It's common in our community to lend up versus getting money, resources passed down. Yeah, that's the Brandon Marshall joint, they said. Yeah, man. If a person is asking for money, more often than not, they're not going to pay you back. That's also a great point, Pass.
Yep.
Otherwise, they would not have needed it in the first place. I tell it to people who ask me to co-sign for something. I'm like, the fact that you need a co-signer says enough right there, right? How y'all feel about co-signing? Put that in the comments. I want to know how y'all feel about co-signing for family.
I mean, I'll tell you this. My credit score, the first time I co-signed for something was 730. And then at the end of that, my credit score was like 478.
Co-signing for family?
Yeah.
Yeah. How y'all feel about co-signing though for family, right? I'm only giving money, never a loan. But everyone knows you cross me, there is no coming back. And everyone can get cut off in a second. So Don, you feel like me. Shout out to our brother Larry, man, for the super chat. 20 bones. We appreciate that, Larry. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. That's love right there.
Yeah, love, man. We appreciate that, man. He says you can't put a price tag on peace for real, man. I'm about that. Like, I guess it comes with like age. Like when you start to get older, you value other things like time and your peace. Valuing your peace is important to me. I'm with Jimmy cutting off parasites. Yeah, Ash. Like sometimes folks just got to get out of the circle. Hey, Brianna, the glue is
I'm against cutting people off, and this is why. Right? I've been to a lot of funerals, bro.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about how much money somebody owes them and none of that kind of stuff. Like, it's just me at this stage in my life having you know, we at the stage of our life where we're gonna go to as many funerals as we do weddings, and we're
We
gonna go
just talking about that, dog. We've been to so many funerals this year, dog.
yeah, man. So when I think about, you know, I've probably been to like 9 funerals this year, 10 funerals. And you know, we at that stage of life where going to funerals and is just going to be a regular occurrence because people going to get age and die.
People,
you know what I mean?
All of our OGs are up there, right?
Yeah, right. So,
but here's the thing, though, Core. What I'm recognizing, I guess, is something that even we were talking about this in our Monday class in the MDC, me, you, Pass, and Spoon. We were talking about stocks, though. We were talking about the idea of quality over quantity, even with our trades, our investments.
Yeah.
I feel that way about relationships and family and friends too, right? I want to have quality relationships with people that I actually care about, man. It's people in our chat right now that I talk to more than I actually talk to family. I would consider them family. Like even if it's just us shooting ratchet memes back to each other, man.
Yeah.
Ashley, she don't talk about her, but it's not even just her. Like, you know, Pat, we talked to Pat in our group chat, like, you know, me and Yance be shooting like hopefully me and Yance's inboxes don't ever get exposed because me and Yance be going wild, but that's either here nor there. But it's folks on this chat that I talk to more than family because we've curated a relationship that I value, right? So I get what you're saying about people are going and all those kind of things, but you know, to me it's about quality relationships versus quantity, man.
See, my peace comes, you know, again, we get peace from different things. You know what I mean? My peace would come from knowing that they, you know, that they're just living and breathing, right? So when people call me, man, I get relieved because then I know they still here. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's a sense of relief. Like, okay, they okay enough to call. You know what I mean? Like,
but see, that's another thing too, bro. When you got people in the family that only call you when they want something, I got a lot.
And that's fine. But now I know you're alive, right? For me, again, I get a difference. I get peace from something totally different. I just want to know that you know, you might not be okay for the, you know,
see, but
I need $50
maybe you're more evolved and it's a better man than me. I don't like. Sorry, for instance, right? You my brother. I've had times where we don't talk for a couple of days. You call me just to check on me, like, yo, you good? And that's appreciated, right? That's appreciated. Like, you don't just call me because you want something. You call me to see if I'm cool, right? And it's not just you. I have a lot of folks like that, right? But I mean, that's to me, that's valuable, right? Even Tweet Talk, shout out to Tweet Talk, man. Every once in a while, he sees something going on in Philly or something around here. He shoot me a message like, yo, check this out. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? Like, that to me is valuable. People, not that you're looking for people just to add value to your life, right? But it's interesting. It's this book out. I haven't read it yet. Let me get y'all the name because, you know, we always talk about books. But it's, first of all, it was funny because I saw it on I think it was the Today Show. And the guy is talking about he has a book that he wrote with Oprah. And anytime I hear that, I think, did Oprah really help you write this book? Or Oprah was like, I'll put my name on it and you just got to give me co-author credits. And if Oprah actually does that, right? How can you say no? Because you know what that means if Oprah signs off on your book, right?
Yeah, you about to get busy.
All right. So the book is written by Arthur C. Brooks and Oprah Winfrey, right? Arthur C. Brooks is a professor at Harvard in the social science field. But the book is called Build the Life You Want, The Art and Science of Getting Happier, right? And I'm bringing this up. I haven't read the book yet. It's in my cart, though. I'm going to get it eventually. What he was talking about is your actual relationship with the people you consider friends. He said one of the exercises he tells people to do is to write down the people that you're closest to, your friends, and write down next to them whether they are someone who is just a relationship that is just like transactional, or it actually adds value. He said, and a lot of times when people start to do this, you realize you sometimes have more transactional friends than friends that care about you. Something he said, and I've been thinking about it since I heard him say this, and again, I haven't read the book to get the more context. He said, true friends don't need you. He said, when you have a true friendship with someone, you don't need them. They don't need you. You guys care about each other because you just care about each other, right? And I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I don't know how true that is. I don't know how I feel about him saying that.
Yeah, because
but I get what he's saying though, right? And I'm gonna read the book to get more context. It's probably more context.
Friends aren't overly needy, right? Yeah. Because the thing about it is, what's the use of having friends if you can't call people when you need them?
True, but there are people that you care about, and it's not about what they can do for you. He said sometimes you're in a relationship with people only tolerate you or deal with you because they feel like they can get something from you. And that doesn't have to be money. That could be emotional.
No, not at all.
It could be emotional.
Most of the time when people call me to ask me for something, it's not money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not money. Most of the time when people call me, they calling me for advice or a link to something else. Like they're not calling me for money.
No, I got you.
They're calling me to link into something else. And I'm always happy to accept those calls.
But I'm gonna read the book and give y'all some feedback once I read the book. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Pat says I only accept voicemails between the first and the fifth. Pat, I was watching a clip on YouTube. Mark Cuban was it? Yeah, it was Mark Cuban. He was on someone's podcast. He said he doesn't give out his phone number, only email, because that's the only way he can operate. He can't be taking voicemails or phone calls, but he has his email on all the time, and it's just easier to respond to people via email. I said, I wonder if I could try that. Like, yo, just email me or inbox me. Truth being told, though, I hate phone calls. I don't hate phone calls. I like talking to certain people at certain times, but you know what I hate? I hate when someone like
violates my phone number.
Not just that, though. When someone calls you to tell you something they could have texted you.
That don't bother me.
That bothers me. Oh, listen, man. I'm maybe
it's me because I don't like if you call me, I pick up, and if it's something you could have texted me, then I'm gonna find something that I'm doing. Man, I gotta.
You're terrible at responding to text anyway, bro. It's easier to call you than text you because you be phoning your phone. Your phone don't be with you. Your phone is not tethered to you like some people are.
Yeah, my phone is always
somewhere.
My phone's somewhere in the house. So if you call me, I can get to it.
But that's what I'm saying. You're a different breed. For me, my phone is almost like tethered to me, right? So when someone will call me and be like, yo, such and such just scored, I'm like, yo, you could have texted me that, bro. Like, I'm watching the game anyway, but you could have really texted me. What are you calling me for? Like,
like get off my phone. With that
maybe I'm a trash for that, but that's how I feel, man. But
no, that's not
the
trash.
first 15, man. The only time we accept voicemails, man. It costs $50 to expose the cousin, man. That's the price sometimes of
how much it costs to get rid of somebody.
Pretty much, man. Thankfully, too many don't ask, but I have a cute we can see each other for anything because the respect is there and the funds are returned. That's dope. That's dope.
That's really
a fool can't get fooled again. You can't keep fooling me. I bought a book on Buddhisms when I was in college. Bushisms. Yo, I need to. All right, Michelle. You my book plug anyway. See, that's another one. Michelle checks up on me. Michelle sent me, hey, have you read this book? Here's another good book. Michelle's the book plug. You know what I'm saying? So, Michelle, whatever that book is, let me know what it is. I would love to read that. Giving money to family is like alcohol to a drunk. $1 is too much, and $1 million won't even be enough. And that's the other part, Pass. That is a bar, because even with what he did, what he said was it never was enough.
He just kept spiraling out of control.
It never was enough, yo. No co-signing for anything. Been there, done that. Yeah, sound like y'all been burned on a co-signing tip. No co-signing, absolutely not. I don't co-sign if it ain't mine. Rochelle, what's really good? How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
I'll help you fix your credit, but I'm not co-signing jack. I heard that. Dawn, what's good, Dawn? How are you? Austin 316 is DTA. Don't trust anybody. Austin 317 should be DCFA. Don't co-sign for anybody. I heard that. All right. Listen, I believe that people are valuable. I keep my people unless they are a detriment to my future in this present state. I still reserve the right to kick somebody out of my life if I ascertain they'll need to go. Protecting that peace. For the 1 millionth time, I am a classy lady just supporting you.
You don't got to tell us you classy, Ashley. We know you classy. We also know that everybody, the world is
Ash, yes, you are. I just want to say thank you for supporting my ratchet interest because I love it all. So thank you. The Rock and Oprah. Yeah. I mean, Oprah was a journalist, right? Oprah was a journalist.
Yeah.
So she might put in some work. All right, Michelle, let's keep it a bean, though, right? Let's be honest. You think in 2023, Oprah still put it? No, let me take that back, though, because I was watching CNN the other day. And Anderson Cooper was on the front lines with like where it's getting busy at. I'm like, I know that's how he made his name, but I thought you were at a point now where you could send a rookie out there. He's still out in the streets. I'm like,
yeah, man, Anderson Cooper is a beast.
Though. I'm like, dog, you wilding right now. Like, why you outside in the middle?
My man worth $50 million. He's on the front lines in Israel. He tripping.
And he's also family of one of the wealthiest families of all time.
Yeah.
He's a descendant of that family. Y'all know what family I'm talking about? Somebody put it in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about with Anderson Cooper. Oprah was a journalist. I don't know about her putting in work in 2023. I remember it was I think it was Carrie Hilson. Don't quote me on this. It was some R&B songstress, and she was talking about Beyonce, and she said how Beyonce would come in the studio and add like one letter to a song, the man writing credits, right? Like she'll add like a "the" to a sentence and be like, "Yo, I'm co-writer of this song," and she said it's like a business decision. If I can get a song placed on a Beyonce album, I'm gonna make X, right? Even if I have to give her a percentage when she really didn't do anything, right? Versus being like, no, I'm not giving you anything, and then I'm not getting anything on a Beyonce album, right? Now again, I don't know how much truth is in that or not.
No, it's probably true.
But I know that people leverage their status,
their name. Yeah, we was just talking about that on the pod.
I guess there's no point in getting the status if you can't leverage it, right? So I mean, I just can't see Oprah actually cracking open a laptop and like putting her bars down.
Why not?
Michelle says, I wouldn't say they don't need you. I say they want you more than they need you, even if they don't need you. Even if they do need you. I think I get what you're saying. That was kind of a...
Yeah.
Steve Harvey says he purposely doesn't even have voicemail set up. I gotta figure out how to do that because I thought, well, I guess when you first get it, but once you set it up, can you remove it? I hate texting. Oh, see, Cookie, y'all making me feel bad. It's easier to text than call Corey. I don't know about that. Corey's on the other side of that.
Yeah. I got small children.
Doctor. I'm gonna move this off the screen.
Whoa, go ahead. Go back. Oh. It is what it is.
Corey probably ain't been on IG in like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm only on IG like once a month just to clear everything off, clear all the spam bots off my
account. Me tagging him in all the posts. He can go clear that out. When you give money, you are only doing one or two things, enabling or empowering. You have to determine what role you want to play. Pass. I guess the question is, it's a thin line between the two, though. And sometimes you don't know when you're doing what. And that's, I guess, is the hard part with all this. I have that one of my audiobook holds. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I haven't listened to that yet either. I hate unnecessary. Brianna, thank you. It's not just me then. Cam, what's good, Cam? How are you, man?
Hey, what's going on, youngin? How you feeling, man?
Young legend. Can't stand text, especially when someone sends me random ish without context and because text can be highly misconstrued. Oh, so y'all are some text haters, yo.
I'm not a hater. It's easier to call.
Cola is in the building.
Hey,
how are you? Just the missus. The Vanderbilts. That is absolutely true. He's a descendant of the Vanderbilts. Yet and still, he out here with bullets flying by his head. What's wrong with him, yo?
Yeah, he wilding.
Yeah, everybody knew that. That wasn't even a secret, I guess. Vanderbilt. Answer, Vanderbilt. Yeah, he's still out here with bullets flying by his head. What's wrong with this dude? Gloria Vanderbilt. Yeah, it is the Vanderbilts. Tweet talk. Mark says they got her ass canceled.
Carrie Hilson.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is what she said though. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists do that. Like if I get to be one of the biggest artists, I probably would do it too. AC is one of the ones I'm still in disbelief that he's threw my gator way off. It's funny though, because I'm sitting there thinking like whether I knew or not, but I never even thought about it.
Yeah, I never thought about what he do.
Yeah. So
it's like camera.
Even by a well, one cup pouring in many cups at times will go empty. Pour sparingly. Oof. All right, man. We got to get into Heat Ministries on Sunday to hear these bars because Pastor be going off, y'all. Used to be a battle rapper. Those AI images of Steve Harvey are hilarious. Yo, I'm sitting there thinking like all the stuff that you can do with the AI tech, and our folks be out here just making meme jokes. Like it's the NBA joints that I saw on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, were just completely out of control. You can remove your voicemail. All right, thanks for letting me know, Cookie. I'm gonna see if I could do that. All I get is a bunch of people trying to buy houses, though. I want to buy your house. It's to the point now where I have gifts saved in my phone, so when they send a text message, I reply with the Austin Powers joint that says $1 million. Yeah, no matter how much the property's worth. Vanderbilts jacked their wealth within 1 to 2 generations. Gloria and Anderson put money back into the coffers, but probably on that Jay-Z and Cedric, right? So. Yeah, that was one of those stories that was always told about the difference between the Vanderbilts versus the Rockefellers or all those.
They all had that guap.
Yeah. Don has it right. Before you call, think, can I text this? Bro,
I would
listen.
rather a 30-second call, a 2-minute call, than a 45-minute back and forth text thing.
Yeah, but sometimes it's the opposite, bro. Like, again, not putting nobody out there. I had a couple people call me this week. Yo, somebody cloning your page. You called me for that.
Yeah, that's a
You could
text.
have just texted me and sent me the screenshot like most people did. A shout out to y'all who sent that to me, because it's two people cloning our page right now. We got by_the_hood, who's a bunch of clones, and it's another one too. I forgot theirs. But people actually called me to tell me that. I'm like, you could have just texted me. Like,
Yeah. That's a
what we doing?
text. That's a text.
Especially as someone who doesn't talk on the phone that much, right? Because when I see someone calling, I know, and because I don't talk on the phone that much, I'm like, something must be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my brain jumps to something must be wrong. Like, and that also, Ash, that right there is also true. We have voice notes, people. You can go on Facebook, IG, any of the platforms we on, and just leave a straight voice note. WhatsApp, just leave me a voice note, dog. Like, anyway, man, I know I'm sounding like old and grouchy right now, man, but
Grouchy.
Actually, you the old one. You like, nah, call my phone. Nah, man, shoot me a text, man.
No, because my thing is this, right? I would rather talk to you for 2 minutes than text back and forth for 20.
Yeah.
I don't really like if you send me a text and then I send you a text back. If that ain't the end of the transaction, then I'm like, yo, just call me and then we can just talk for like 2 minutes and then I'll be done. Like I don't want to spend 20 minutes, 15 minutes in a text back and forth playing text tag. No, just call me for 2 minutes and then we can be done.
I gotta share this with Kamari because this is funny. He said I'm getting bombarded with Kamari Ellis clones. Y'all famous. No, people scamming. That's what that is. People just out here scamming. My kids are loud and always have me somewhere. I can always respond to text. I can't always take your calls. That part too, right? So, but yeah, man. So,
man, she must don't know my life. My kid's always in my background. I don't care. I just be like, yo.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Young Charles, man. Young Charles is my guy, man.
And you said,
yeah, man. But Charles runs the room though, dog. Charles is out of all your boys, Charles is like, I don't know where he got that personality from. That's my guy though. Shout out to Young Charles.
He do whatever you want.
Yeah, he that's my guy, man. Shout out to Young Charles, man. Calls can be truncated and provide clarity within 30 to 60 seconds. Frustrating thing about texts are delayed responses. Again, Jamil, I think that goes boiled down to who you're texting. Like I realize now that Corey is someone that's easy to call, but everybody ain't like that, right?
Yeah, and plus I'm not going to have you on the phone for 45 minutes. Like my life too busy to have you on the phone for 45 minutes.
Back and forth, emails or text drive me. All right, so sometimes I get that part too. If it's a conversation that's going where you can just handle it faster with a call, I get that. But some things don't need to be a call though. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. That's what emojis are for though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use emojis for that. That's what I always call my mom because it's painful to text her. I know people like that too. Like I got an aunt like that. Shout out to my aunt, my favorite aunt, yo. Like I'll text her and she'll respond a week later. The thing I don't like are the sob stories that come along with the request. Sometimes the story alone makes me not want to give. Pass, I was saying I'd rather someone tell me up front, like, yo, I can't pay you back. Just give me a couple dollars. I definitely do different things for different people. I always call my mom. Then you have to explain the emojis. Yeah, if it's someone I gotta explain emojis to, then that's probably somebody I should be calling. I'll put them on the call side.
Yeah.
But if I go to my phone book and put like a C or a T next to people's names,
call or text.
Who to call people, who to text people, man. Yeah, man. So that's what's going on, man. But the said story was an interesting story to me because he tried something different that we generally don't see, as opposed to just having people run up to you and ask you for stuff. And family and money, man, that's like an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like dealing with that, and and again, it's not that you necessarily have to be wealthy. Sometimes if you just have a little bit more than other folks, people like look at you, right?
You know what's crazy is I don't think I've ever cut anybody off about money, but I think people have cut me off about money they owe me and stopped calling me.
Yeah, man.
I think that's what's happening because, like, I haven't changed my phone number in 15 years. And I let people some money, and then they just stopped calling me.
Listen, man.
I was like, damn, that's good for me. You know what I mean?
I put too much of my family business on these internets, but I don't care though, man, because they shouldn't do it. I don't give names either though. I had a cousin one time call me, right? He told me, yo, I ain't got no money to feed my daughter. So I'm like, all right. So then he started asking me for this exorbitant amount of money. And I'm like, bro, I'm not giving you that. You said you need money to feed your daughter. Now you're asking me for a couple $100. What the hell she eat, right? So then, do you know what he tells me, bro? What? He tells me, F you, because you basically telling me, F my daughter. So you don't care about my daughter. So, and I told him, I said, bro, you don't care about your daughter because you ain't got no money to feed her. Like,
whoa, slow down. Let's slow down.
Probably about a good 8-9 years ago. I ain't talked to him since.
That right there would drive me absolutely insane.
Yeah, I heard he
that would kill. Huh?
You know who he is if you ever see this, right? I don't care though. You shouldn't have did it. I mean, I heard he back home because he ended up getting locked up or whatever. But that's either here nor there, man. I put all my family business out on this episode. Matter of fact, let's get off here, man, because I done talked about aunts, cousins, and they all watch our stuff. But I don't care. Like these are.
When I heard that,
these are facts.
Back home.
Yeah, these are absolute facts. It's not me making anything up.
They told me I couldn't come back home. When I heard that, but I was back home.
So Lorraine says, family, friends, and money is an interesting dynamic. I had a friend cut me off because she owed me $4K. Lorraine, that's what I was saying earlier. People that get mad at you because they owe you, that is the worst part.
That right there for me that's nirvana.
No, man. That make me want to hurt somebody, man. Like you mad at me because you owe me.
I don't see, maybe because I don't have an attachment to money that makes me care.
Oh, Kanye. Yeah, man. See, this is why, me learning of the word gaslight. Now I understand how much I've been gaslit by family, but that's either here nor there. Salute to said, there's really no proven working model. And I think that's the answer to my question. Jamil, there is no proven working model. In reality, if you got it set, whatever you're going to set and give it to give. If it comes back, so be it. Mofo's going to still feel you could have gave more. And that is the answer. Like, you got to do what you can do. You don't cut people off because of money. You cut them off for peace. There you go.
I don't got to cut them off for peace because I can just tell them no.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is once they burn you, they got to get cut. Not physically.
I guess. I can just keep saying no. You can keep calling me. Then I know you're alive. Then I can just keep telling you no. Yeah. I know how to say no in a lot of different languages too.
But it's not about saying no to Core. What I'm saying is, because what are you saying no to? At this point, they already burned you.
At the point where I don't. The thing is, you can't burn me because I don't care about the money. I'm not going to give you no money that I care about.
Nah, man. It's we on different sides of this equation here. I never pressed her for it. She would just not answer calls or anything. After we reconnected, she needed $6K. See, that's the thing. People like that always gonna need it, but and that's I do believe in karma. No all the time. Yeah, you gotta say no all the time. Listen, we about to give away a quick $25 in Bitcoin because you're gonna get out of here. Listen, once again, we got a pod dropping tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It's already set to go off. It's gonna be on YouTube, Facebook, as well as our audio podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Leave us some feedback on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. We got one dropping tomorrow and one dropping Wednesday. Also, if anybody is near the New Orleans area, holler at me. I'm flying out Tuesday. I'll be in New Orleans all week and next weekend. So, hopefully catch up with some folks. Ashley said, stop gaslighting Jimmy Corey. No, it's not Corey though, but I do got a family that be gaslighting. Or you could do like the mayor in Knoxville and tell them to call 211 or go to the cut it out. I definitely read that story. Said facts. Look, LaJoya already jumping in line, man. She said one already. I was getting ready to say, for those that want to be put in our giveaway, please, how long you'll be here? All right, so let me see. I get to New Orleans on Tuesday. I think I leave out of Philly at 11 o'clock. So I get there Tuesday afternoon. I'll be there till I think Saturday evening or Sunday morning, one or the other. But I'll be there all week. I'll be at FinCon. So myself, I know Kamari will be there too. I was messing with Kamari today because we on the same flight. but he all the way in the back with the undesirables in District 12. I'm gonna be up. I told Kamari, I said, I'll see you on a flight, dog, but I'll be up front, eating the grass-fed chicken and sparkling water with a wet towel while you go back to District 12.
Yo, I hate you, dog. Yo,
and I told him
in District 12.
And I told him, I said, yo, don't get mad when I record it either, because I'm gonna go sit in my little first. I'm gonna sit in the plane in first class and record you walking to District 12, dog.
Yo,
so
it was in District 12.
That's my brother, though. That's my brother, man. That's my brother.
Yo,
chill,
you are less.
No, I did tell you that, though.
Shit, bro.
That's a fact,
man. Oh, that's funny as hell, bro.
Listen, man, that's how I do, man. Listen, I don't spend money on much, bro, but when I fly, I fly the way I like to fly. You know that.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about you said Kamari was. I don't care about you flying first class. I'm talking about you talking about Kamari sitting in District 12.
Yeah, that's the back of the plane, though. That's District 12. That's where the undesirables are.
God, yo, man, you made me.
I told him, I said, I'm gonna be up front, dog, with the my organic chicken, sparkling water. And man, while he back there. Anyway, man, let me stop, man. That's my brother. All right, so but to answer your question, Brianna, I'll be there from Tuesday to like next Saturday. If you're around, holler at me. Let's catch up. With that being said, though, let me pull up the wheel of names.
Yo, you are wild, bro.
Yeah, I told him that though. Corey, you actually are in the chat. Go check the chat because you in the thread that I told him that.
No, bro, I'm not looking because I'm
just telling you what I start. That's my brother, man. But I had to tell him that though, man.
I'm going now. Now you're gonna make me start. No, I'm not getting. Nope. You would not have me. You would not have me jumping in on your reindeer games. I will not play your reindeer games, Jimmy.
All right, what I will promise you, Cordo, when he walks by, I'm gonna record it and send it to
you. Yo, oh God, my stomach hurt, yo. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my gram. Like, look at Kamari going back to District 12.
Oh God.
All right, we got Brianna.
You made my whole side hurt. My stomach hurt, man. Oh, I ain't had a laugh that good in a minute, bro. Oh, you did Kamari dirty as hell, bro.
It's my brother, man. But
hey, listen. Oh man, that's funny.
You can't stop laughing. You stop, bro. We got Cookie Jamil's in the book. Jamil.
I'm trying to stop laughing, but like just thinking of like the story, like how they had to take the train to get slaughtered to go off.
Yo, Ashley calling me an elitist, man. I'm not an elitist, man. Hashtag District 12.
Oh man, yo.
All right, we got Tara. I got Tara there. No, but I'm looking forward to FinCon though, man. FinCon should be fun, man. To see
Kamari got to wear burning wings. Oh God, yo. My side hurt, bro.
Hey, Michelle, you can send me that George Bush book if you can remember it. We got Sakina.
Oh God.
All right, we see that Tim. All right, got Tim.
Oh man.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
You ain't talking about me. It is all good.
Shout out to those points they gave first class upgrades. Yo, airline points are the truth.
Oh man.
Hey, Diggy.
Oh God. My head hurt. My side hurt.
Ashley and Cameron.
Shoo.
All right, let's see what we got left. I got Ashley, Cameron. Give by a couple minutes. Zidon, Dan and Tay.
Oh God.
Zidon, Dan and Tay. Samuel K. And who else we got? So I sent you a link. Looks like there's a few of them folks making fun of W. All right, cool. I'll take a look at that. All right, we got Rock Noxious and Mark. right, so we got Rock Knox.
You got Charlotte on.
No, she put a one up.
Yeah, you got Rock Knox's Charlotta in Denmark.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. I saw Free put Charlotte. All right, I got you, Charlotte. All right, that's it. Let me read who I have in case I'm missing anybody. Let me know. But no, thank y'all for pulling up today, man. We ain't been in a couple weeks, but this was fun. Y'all hilarious. But anyway, LaJoya, Lorraine, Sweet Talk, Dawn, Brianna, Pascal, Rochelle, Cookie, Jamil, Tara, Kaham, Michelle, Sakina, Tim, K. Diggy, Ashley, Cameron, Vidon, Dan, Tay, Samuel, Rock, Mark, and Charlotta. Now, if I'm missing anybody, please let me know. Like one more minute before we do this spin. Good luck to everybody. By the way, if you do win, let us know you're still here. Inbox me your cash tag. You'll get paid this evening. But again, want to say thank you to everybody for the support. Make sure you check out the pod tomorrow. The pod tomorrow is actually pretty funny because the pod tomorrow, we're talking about one of our favorite economic indicators of where the economy is going, and it's not what you think. So make sure you check out that pod.
Yeah, you're gonna get a little gig. If you was laughing tonight, you're gonna laugh your ass off tomorrow.
So that drops at 9:00 on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, as well as our podcast. Then we back to our Wednesday pods next week. Other than that, hopefully I can catch up with some of you guys while in New Orleans. If not, I'm also once I get back from New Orleans, I'm working on putting on something in Philly. So Mark, I definitely want you to come through, Mark. We're gonna do a men's only event in Philly. We talked about it before. After going to the one in Delaware, I see how we have to put it together, but we're gonna do a men's only event, talk about the community and things like that. It's gonna be fun. There's no selling of nothing, no courses, no selling of services. We're not trying to get you to join prepaid legal or none of that. We're just gonna get together, we're gonna build, have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because I be wary when people are like, man, I want you to come out and this. I'm like, look, dog, I don't want to buy your noni juice. I don't need your legal services. Like, leave me. I don't want to buy your insurance. Just leave me alone. So I want to make sure people understand that's not what this is. You know what I'm saying? This isn't Amway. We just get together and have real conversations. And it was dope. The one that was in Delaware. It's called My Brother's Keeper Tour. Anyway, with that being said, good luck to everybody. We appreciate you. Am I missing anybody? You got about 15 seconds to let me know. If not, we are going to spin. Corey, you got any last words, bro?
Leave Kamari alone, bro.
Oh man, that's my brother, man. That's my brother, man. I gotta call him once I get off here anyway.
He said we be ganging up on him. I'm not ganging up on you, Kamari.
I'm gonna tell him you took up for him, man. But I wasn't clowning him anyway, man. This is something I actually told him.
You wasn't, no, because this is not something that you said to us that you didn't say to him. That's funny.
Yo, I gotta call him anyway, dog. I got 2 days to get my taxes done. That's either here or there.
He gonna say no now.
Oh no, he already started. I'm just saying, like I've been getting extensions. Like we got to the anybody still gotta get their 2022s done. We got 2 days left, dog. You got to October 15th. That's how long the extension lasts. I ain't messing with them folks, man. But I've been
got mine done about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, dog.
The government was like, "Ha, give me."
Yeah, I already know this was about that. That's why I've been ducking them. I've been ducking Sam. I don't want no smoke. Ashley said, I need a personal assistant for all my finance. This is true. But once I get back from this and we do the one in Philly, I might be done for the year. Getting prepared for 2024 and seeing what we could do in 2024 to add more value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta make it.
We're gonna do a lot more in-person stuff in 2024. That gotta happen.
I gotta make it out to Texas, man. Look, Mark said I had to go see him this week. Yeah. Oh, Pascal said the pod. Yeah, our podcast. Go look up the By the Hood podcast. We on the episode that drops tomorrow is episode
216.
215.
15?
Yeah, so we got 215 episodes of our regular podcast, and this is the 159th episode of our Friday Live. So we got all kinds of content out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we everywhere.
Yeah. So yeah, go check the pod out. Just look up By the Hood podcast or look in the description of this show right
y'all
here.
Y'all should bring a friend, man. All of y'all should invite one person out to come see us online, man. Y'all should invite one person out to come see us online.
Pascal. So Monday, yeah, we do our class every Monday in the MDC. We there every Monday. This week we did a Tuesday because of Indigenous People Day. But yeah, Mondays we have our live class on Mondays in the MDC. So shout out to everybody in the MDC too, though. We out here cooking. We got a couple things coming to the MDC. You'll see. I have finals. I'm a prep for the hit because I can't deal with the alphabet folks and this crazy instructor. Oh man, yeah, you gotta figure it out, Dawn. And good luck on your
final.
Yeah, good luck on your final. Absolutely. Let's get ready to spin though, y'all. And good luck to everybody. And the winner is my man. Who is the winner? Who is the man? Who is the man?
Dan, what's up?
Dan with the W. Congratulations to Dan. We only doing one tonight. So Dan, shoot me a message with your cash tag. I know I got it because you won several times in the past. Shoot me the message and we'll get that to you. Congratulations to Dan. Everybody else, man. Listen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm not sure whether we'll be back here next Friday because I'm not sure when I'm coming back. But if we can be here Friday, we will. If not, it is what it is. What happened to the Wealth Project, right? So we actually didn't forget about the Black Wealth Project. That's something that we would talk about. For those who don't know what that is, we had something called the Black Wealth Project, which is myself and Corey, as well as Kamari, Courtney, and Tracy. We would get together once a week and just talk about topics surrounding Black wealth. Man, everybody is just working like crazy. Like Courtney is killing it in the legal profession.
Tracy's running her own branch of a broker.
Yeah, so much has changed since we were doing that. Like, yeah. Listen, I moved my license with Tracy. Tracy is the boss lady, dog. Like me and Tracy been getting busy, getting deals done. Like, Kamari's at a whole different level. So we definitely got to bring that back just, once in the blue. But I appreciate you asking about that. Matter of fact, let me pull this back on the screen so I can show them that someone asked about it, man. Because I think it's important for us to bring that back because that was definitely fun. We used to have fun on Sunday evenings.
And we used to do a lot of book reviews.
Yeah, we're going to bring that back, though. We're going to bring that back. But Dan, just shoot me a message, Dan, with your cash tag, and we'll get that to you, man. But be on the lookout. Make sure you guys are all subscribed to our YouTube channel, right? Because we're about to start adding some original content over there as well. That being said, anybody again in the area of New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to go down there and hear somebody say baby. I love the way people from New Orleans say baby. Baby. All right, so let me stop tripping. Listen, if we can make it Friday, we will. If not, make sure to check out the pod tomorrow as well as Wednesday. We love y'all. Please stay safe. And, we'll see y'all next time we come back. Peace.